Bonjour à tous, c'est moi Kimo, Dina Boy à Paris. Bienvenue. Hey, it's Dina Boy in Paris. I did a little jig because we're at the finale for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I thought that shit would never end, but we're here. Let's get started. Enjoy. Okay, so the episode starts with Kandi singing, and she's singing a song from the play, and it's that traditional R&B, hardcore, baby, don't leave me, please stay here with me. Oh, I need you. I get it, I grew up on it, I don't like it. Hurry up and finish the song. Oh, but anyway, there is one song that I do like that Kandi sings, and it's called Don't Think I'm Not. It came out in like 95. It was like, now when you're out in the club, don't think I'm not. Even when you're out making love, don't, hey! Okay, anyway, yes I did do that. Let's get on back. So anyway, they're talking, her and Todd are talking, and they're talking about the anticipated attendance levels and the fear that they have that they'll be low, which they weren't. Then they talk about Mama Joyce with her tired ass, and then they talk about the prenup. And it's just more talk about the prenup between her and Todd. You know that he eventually signed it, so, and they're married. So, there that is. Now that miniature wolf that Cynthia was holding, what's his name, Bailey? He was wearing Cynthia out. Every time she tried to get a word out, he would squirmish this way and squirmish that way. He was working her out. So much so that she couldn't even get the eulogy out. Now, here's a little bit of shade. What I was wondering was, where was Phaedra? Where was her mama? Where was that marching band? And where was Sweet Willie? So Prince Aidan and Daddy Apollo bring Phaedra a nicely designed and delicious looking cake in honor of her recent graduation from Mortuary Sciences School. And it's good to see Phaedra and Apollo in a different light. They didn't appear to be fighting. It was a scene filled with love, with family, and it was great. They both looked great. A little filler. All right. Okay, so Portia and her mama and her sister come over to celebrate the finalization of the divorce. I don't know about y'all, but I am sick and tired of hearing about this divorce. I'm glad that it's over with. I'm sorry that she didn't get anything, but if you notice, she's still wearing the ring. Now my thing is, Portia, take the ring off, take it to her jeweler, have them to make you a smaller personal piece and sell the rest. You need coinage. That voice is not going to take you that far, boo. But it's your process. You got to do what you got to do. At least the divorce is over with. Baby, Mallory gave us full free promotion in her performance of Peter romancing Cynthia. Now that was interesting. Now, with yet another financial meltdown within reach, Cynthia, the goddess of love, gives us a full performance of debt and desire. So by now we know that Nene was sick, and we know that she suffered from a pulmonary embolism. So I just want to tell you guys what that is. A pulmonary embolism is a blood clot in the lungs. Usually a piece of a clot that is broken off from one of the leg veins and migrated to the lungs. And it happens a lot when people travel long distances, such as a long car ride or long plane or train rides, especially if you're taking the Underground Railroad. I mean, just ask Portia. But, for example, my boyfriend, he travels around the world a lot. In fact, tomorrow he leaves for Canada. And when he's on those long distance flights, he has to get up and walk around the cabin several times just to circulate the blood and to break up the monotony also of sitting in a seat for 11 hours. But you have to get up and you have to move around, and they have special socks that you can use to prevent the clotting, and it can be very dangerous. I think that Heavy D suffered from a pulmonary embolism, if I'm not mistaken. But that's what it was, and you know, I think that what she needs to do is to stop being a rich bitch, get out of first class and walk around the cabin. Or take that wig off, it might be too tight. Portia. I think Portia did an excellent job in Candy's play. But I do not believe that Portia is ready to be a chanteuse. I think that she needs some more training. I think that she needs to sit down. But I think, again, her performance in the play was really good. So finally, Candy keeps it real and admits that some aspects of the play highlight her relationship with her mother. It was a good play, but it's just really sad that Candy had to use this format to get this issue addressed with her mother. And it still wasn't accepted. It still wasn't discussed. Mama Joyce is crazy. Now, Todd and his mom. Now, who cares that Todd has a close relationship with his mother? Apparently, he calls her 2 or 3 times a day, and they're always talking, and they're very close. So what? I wish I had that same relationship with my mom, but I don't. His mom seemed very open to the possibility of him and Candy marrying without any problems, without any issues whatsoever. Let them love, like Candy said. Just let them love. Who cares? Phaedra. Looks like Phaedra continues to pursue building her mortuary services career, and it looks like she'll be staying out of the courtroom. Baby, I know one thing. I can't wait for the full tea to be served on her status with the Georgia State Bar. What's the tea? Portia. Now she has gone on to become a national spokeswoman for the Underground Railroad. Because baby, that singing career is going nowhere. Cynthia. Baby, Bravo had the nerve to write that Uncle Ben is talking to investors about buying the property, and Cynthia isn't one of them. Now, you know what? Ain't no way in hell you're going to take my money and we continue to have problems with investments, properties. No. Now, Uncle Ben has once again stir-fried Cynthia's coinage. Cynthia, you need to sit down. Kenya. Now, behind those contacts, she has a really goofy personality, and I really like that about her. But baby, did y'all see that ass in that pink dress she had on? I think that she got that ass inflated with her last Real Housewives check, because it was big as fuck. I mean, if that's what she wants to do, cool, but all right, Miss New Booty. Nene. Now Nene is dancing with the stars now that she's healed from that pulmonary embolism. I think what it was, her wig was too tight. It was squeezing up on her lungs. But she dancing with the stars now.